literally beside myself. I mean, what happened? You know, I've been trying to like make music and that, or trying to make music again. And I just can't get on with it at all. And one of the reasons is I had some software I just didn't understand. And even though it was free, I just didn't quite get it. Persevered and then just gave up, and I felt like I'm letting myself down and chink down, and the lads and everything. Anyway, during the time I was trying, I was thinking of all sorts of samples to use and drum beats and that. One of many was like If You're Going Through Hell by the Streets, with what's his name singing it, off that album Computers and Blues. Anyway, that went out the window because I just didn't even know how to import the audio or how to burn it or anything. And then I went out and bought Logic Pro 7, which is really old software, but it's still quite expensive, like 40 or 50 quid. Bought it. It wouldn't install on my Mac because my Mac was too modern, even though it's an antique, you know. So you see what I'm getting at. And the geezer said he'll refund me the money if I sent it back to him, but it's really heavy, etc. Cut long story short, today I was a bit fed up this morning, so I was looking on Facebook Marketplace to like do some retail therapy and cheer myself up. And I thought, like, rather than buying stupid things, I'll try and get an old antique Mac that I'm familiar with, like from 10, 20, 15 years ago. And so anyway, one popped up, and but it wasn't as old as I wanted it to be. It wouldn't run the software I've already bought because it was too modern, but it already had the software on it. And I picked it up at a snip from a pub called The Bull. The landlord there is selling up and selling all his gadgets and gizmos, and he's not greedy, he's just letting it go for nothing. And I've also got first dibs on whatever else he's got left. Anyway, to cut a long story less long, as I sat down tonight and got into Logic that I'm really familiar with, and back in my home territory, comfort zone, I looked on the current library to what sort of music he had in his iTunes library, so I could sample beats or, you know, dip my toe in the water. Anyway, I opened the library and the only album he had on it was The Streets, Computers and Blues. What the fuck? I don't believe in God or anything, but it just blew me away. And I didn't type this out because it really took me about 4 hours to type all that. It took 3 minutes to record it on a YouTube video, but it's a God's honest truth, and I'm just fucking ecstatic. See ya.